What can I say, guys? Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting comedy. I just met these guys tonight, but the first guy that's coming up to the stage here is Matt Billon, and he's been on Comedy Now on CTV. He's worked clubs all over the country and in the States. He actually just did a show in Calgary with a guy named Rob Schneider, who you may remember from Saturday Night Live. He's really funny. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Matt Billon.
All right, folks, before I get going, give a round of applause for Paul Alexander, eh? Right on. Morrissey. All right, nice to be down here at the Rainbow Room. This is a lot gayer than it sounds, or less gay. I had to change my fucking attire. I'm like, oh, no chaps tonight. All right. Nice to be here in Port Alberni. I've never been here before. I've heard nothing but bad things, to be honest with you. So I think people are full of shit, though. This is a beautiful town. I don't know why the rest of the island like, oh, you're in Port Alberni? Fuck, have fun. Oh, Jesus, it's a shithole. I'm like, how could... I didn't believe it. That's the thing. I don't buy into it, because how could there be a shithole on the island? Right? You're on the island. Right? Already this is better than half the places in the country. Right? Nice to be here. And it's nice and friendly, too. I don't know what people are talking about. Look at you. You're like, okay, now he's bullshitting with us. We are not friendly. I want to fight him. I don't even know him yet. No, you are. Quite a few old people out tonight. Hey? I'm not talking to you. You could hear me. You're not old. There is some old people. They're mostly playing bowling downstairs. They're bowling down there. I knew there was old people in the crowd. Hey, that parking lot across the street, counted 5 cars with a box of Kleenex on the back windshield. Hey, you wonder why old people crash so often. Put your Kleenex within arm's reach. The fuck? You blow your nose, you kill a family. Hey? Actually, in Nanaimo, I saw a person in the back windshield just a roll of toilet paper. Oh, well, that's classy. Hey, just being accommodating, that's all. Nice to be down. I like Port Alberni. It was fun. Nice to be on the island, too. If I were you guys, I'd vote people off weekly. Right? Should be like Survivor, like, you just don't fit the island fucking way. You don't even own sandals. Get out of here. Right? You work. Get out of here. I'm pretty sure I saw you file taxes. Get the fuck off the island. We're all out here hiding. Right? Who are you hiding from, my friend? No one. No? I'm the old guy. You're the old guy? Right on. Well, you're young enough to be cool about it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, right on. And are you with somebody? Oh, there we go. And who's this lovely lady beside you? Jade. That's Jade. All right. Is that your girlfriend? Just a friend, yeah. Just a friend? All right. Just having sex, that's all. Keep it casual. Right on, yeah. Thumbs up. This is great. Beautiful women out tonight, by the way. It's a good-looking crowd. Hard to pick the ugly one of the group, right? But if I had to, look at this. Do it. Do it. What was your name, my friend? Bill. Bill. Nice to meet you. How long you been out here in Port Alberni? 40 years. Oh, shit. Right on. And what brought you out here 40 years ago? Work. All right. And what was that? Logging. Okay. And you still logging? You're retired. I was going to say, you just retarded. Is that what you said? Yeah. Okay. I thought that's what you said. Be mean if it wasn't. Just called you retarded, eh, Bill? You're like, that was uncalled for. I thought it was going well. And where'd you meet Jade? Neighbor. Oh, okay. Is Jade still there? It's fucking dark in here. I feel like I'm up here by myself and there's just heads. Just see the odd floating head around. That's great. Well, welcome down, Bill. Did you give her a ride? Yep. You're her DD? Yep. All right. Feeding her gin? Yep. Yep. And you're drinking what? Coffee. Is that all right with Viagra? You don't want the heart rate to explode. No, just take a half a pill. Play it by ear. Yeah, there you go. They're big. It's nice to be out on the island. You guys, I noticed this in Victoria. This makes you. This tells you how nice of people you are. You guys thank your bus drivers. Do you do that out here, or the public transit? Because they do it in Victoria. That blew my mind. Right? I'm like, what the fuck? What did he do? I'm looking around. I'm like, what, did he help an old person across the street? Why are people, thank you, thank you? You know if he doesn't stop, he gets fired, right? He doesn't get his benefits, can't retire when he wants to. Right? Thank you. I'm like, fuck, he doesn't give a shit. He's 80 feet away. He's listening to his iPod. He can't even hear you. Right? And I started to sweat it. I could feel my stop's about to come. I'm like, oh, fuck, am I going to do this bullshit thing? Am I going to succumb to the peer pressure of being pretentious? Right? Because I just don't believe it. I don't even know what I would thank him for. Right? I don't want to be insincere about it. I want to mean it if I'm going to say thank you. But I couldn't even think something in my head like, what, bing, yeah, thanks for dropping me off 8 blocks from where I wanted to go. This is so handy. I guess everyone lives on the main road in your magical world. Hey? You guys, you thank your bus driver, yet you talk shit about the cabbie that dropped you off exactly where you wanted to go. Like, fuck, what an asshole. He stinks and he took the long road. He definitely went the long road. Should have Googled it. Oh, the island's a nice way. This is how I know you're nice people. Actually, Brett and I got lost. We couldn't find the hotel this afternoon. This is great. Hey, you asked for directions in Port Alberni? You guys come right up to the car window. Yeah, scare the shit out of us. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Get back on the curb or I asked you the question. Yeah, try that in Victoria, you get shot in the face. Get your head out of my car. I noticed this too, if you guys get into a cab by yourself, you guys sit shotgun. Don't even have that option in the rest of the country. I saw one guy actually call shotgun by himself. I'm like, there's no one there to challenge you. It's yours. Take it. Go. Nice to be down. Nice to be on the island. Hey, very pot-friendly out here. Yeah? Potheads in the room? Yeah. Too high to... Yeah. Right. You're like, whatever. Got the Big Lebowski back there. Fuck it. Whatever. Yeah. I buy marijuana seeds. That's a hobby of mine. Buy pot seeds every spring. Hey, I don't even grow them. I just like to walk around my neighborhood and sprinkle them into people's yards. Hey, fuck you, call the cops on me. Yeah. I was in Ottawa doing shows back in May, walk around Parliament Saturday afternoon. Just there you go. Hey, you better legalize it before you look like a hypocrite. You got 3 months. 3.5 if you have patience. All right? Good luck with that last 2 weeks. Anyone here ever tried growing weed? Yeah, bullshit. You're like, try, I still do. It's going well. Don't go in my basement. Don't plug that in. Yeah, I tried growing weed when I was younger. Hey, plants don't get that big if you're a pothead. Fuck, the moment it's sprouted, fuck it, clip it big enough. It's enough for a half a joint, throw it in the oven. I'm not going to buy weed, I'm growing it. Right? Get it out of the seed, put it in a wet napkin in the windowsill. What do I care? Yeah. Same reason I could never sell drugs. Can you imagine if I sold drugs, I'd end up owing myself 10 grand. It's like, fuck, I got to break my arm again. It's going to have to be the right one this time. When will I learn? Yeah. Nice to be out. Do you guys travel with weed? Yeah. Why not, eh? Domestic flights? Yeah. Yeah, that's put your seatbelt on, slow down, don't go too slow. That's a little bit of a giveaway. Going 20 and 100. What? Being safe. It's fucking smoky in here. I'm really scared. Shit's coming fast. Yeah, you got to be smart about it. I'll fly with weed. I bring it on flights within Canada. Right? A lot of comics are afraid. They're like, what, you travel with dope? You're fucking crazy. It's a WestJet flight. What do I care? Right? Half the owners are potheads. You kidding me? They're not going to call the cops. Worst case on a WestJet flight, if they find it, they steal it. That's it. They're not getting the police involved. You just get fucked over. I get off the plane, Moncton, New Brunswick. I only travel with 2 or 3 grams, right? Enough for the first night on tour, right? Till I find some. It's not like, oh, once we land, I got to sell it, pay for my snacks on the flight. I'm not a drug trafficker. I'm a pothead. I just like to know when I land I'm okay, right? I get off. Unbelievable drug dog at the airport. Can you believe that in Moncton? I could picture Victoria or Vancouver, but what's a drug dog doing in the Maritimes? Like, what do you think? People are smuggling in job opportunities? Right? Stop hiring dogs. Maybe a human would have a job out here for a change. The fuck? That pissed off one of the locals. You applied for that job? What the fuck? I lost out to a German Shepherd. This guy gets benefits and I'm unemployed. This is bullshit. And drug dog. I've never seen a drug dog before either. That was the first time. I don't know if anyone's seen one live before. This is how naive I am. Right? I've only seen it on TV. First time seeing a cop with a dog on a leash, I'm like, check it out. Blind cop. Like, they really are hiring everybody these days. I agree with the turban, but this is ridiculous. This has nothing to do with religious beliefs. This is bullshit. Right? I knew my weed was in my bag. It's in my bathroom kit, for sure. Right? I'll forget my passport before my weed. It's in there for sure. Right? I almost went up to the cop just to let you know, your dog's not doing her job. Right? What is she, a newfie? Newfies are funny. This actually, I was in St. John's doing shows. I had a guy come up to me after a show. He goes, hey, buddy, you're talking about weed on stage. You want to buy some? I'm like, fuck, I should talk about sex more. Bullshit. I go, yeah, all right, I'll try yours out. The guy goes, well, how much do you want to buy? Straight face, he tells me this. I go, I don't know. I fly tomorrow, maybe an eighth. I swear to God, the guy looks at me and goes, sorry, man. I just have half quarters. Wow. Well, I really want an eighth. I guess your half quarter will have to do. How does a drug dealer not know fractions? Right? Like, what, have you been selling mystery bags the whole time? Just pay what you want. Who cares? Right? Social networking, really. Yeah, definitely growers in the room, I'm sure. I love the Lower Mainland out here. This whole area, actually, if they bust a grow up, I was reading it in the paper, they don't bulldoze the house. They'll resell it under value. You get a deal for buying an ex-grow up out here. The fuck? That's entrapment. There's no way. If I bought an ex-grow up, I'm flipping it back into a grow up for sure. Right? You'd assess the situation. It's like, well, fuck, the basement's already gutted. They already rerouted the power box. That was nice. It's the last place the cops would expect it. You bought it off them at the auction. Right? That is cocky. I was going to buy one with an ex. She didn't want to have anything to do with it. She's like, I looked into this. There's mold in the walls from all the growing that was done. I'm like, you're right. We'll grow mushrooms, too. You're a genius. Hey, then if we get busted, the cops don't find the shrooms. We got legal expense money. So smart. Any cops here tonight? Legally, you have to tell us. No? Piggy, piggy, piggy. No. City cop will come up here and punch me in the face for that shit. It's because they didn't make it through the psych exam for the RCMP. All right, that was test number 2. They're really not here tonight. We're alone. My dad was a cop. Can you imagine that? Enemy of all my friends, Bill. Hey, it's horrible. I was proud when I was young. The moment I got to high school and realized, fuck, I'm a piglet. Horrible. Right? It's the enemy of all my friends. He'd swing by the schoolyard at least once a week, too, full uniform, big grin on his face. I'm outside with my buddies, all embarrassed. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to get on the horse. Such an asshole. Why do I always have to sit in the front? Yeah. See you tomorrow. You guys got to work tomorrow? A few of you got to work, yeah? Here's a trick. You want to take off early from work? Do what I used to do. When I had a job, my first break, if I was hungover, I'd go around back, smoke a big joint, then put Visine in one eye. Yeah. You come back after break, they're like, get out of here, you got pink eye. Problem is, I'd be high, I'm like, fuck, I got pink eye? Oh, I wanted a day off. I gotta go to the clinic. Give my buddy shit. You were rubbing your eye when we were smoking that joint. Yeah. Trying to get into shape, without doing anything. It's tough. It's tough. My buddy suggested, I don't know if you do this, he goes, yeah, you want to get into shape? Just jump rope for a half hour when you wake up. Do you know how hard it is to find 2 buddies to hold a rope at 8 o'clock in the morning? Next to impossible, Bill. It's really tough. Not all of us have beautiful neighbors. Right on. You married, Bill? No. You going out with anyone, Jade? All right, I like it already. You guys could be a sitcom. Yeah. Right on. Have you guys traveled together yet? I feel it in the plans. Hey, the future. You guys are traveling. Yeah, go somewhere warm together. Go down to Mexico or Vegas. Vegas for a couple days. Yeah. How long you guys been friends? 10 years. Oh, shit. All right. How old are you? Let me see, Jade. I'm going to guess 42. How old? That sounds good. You older than that? You're not telling. All right. You're cute. Hey, got to be proud of your age. Everything's trying to kill you. You survived it all. It's good. It's good. Be proud. Hey? I knew you guys are a fun crowd, by the way. This whole area. We've been in town for at least 8 hours now, and I got to say, I haven't seen one set of truck nuts. Fuck, I'm impressed. Not one pair of dangly testicles from a trailer hitch. Mind you, it is pretty cold. There might be one or two hiding close to the bumper. But for the most part, you know what I'm talking about, Bill? Truck nuts? The dangly balls from trailer hitches. You ever seen that? The balls? Are those not disgusting? They're unnecessary. Right? 2013, that's a truck accessory. Balls on your pickup truck. Right? Like what next? A 3-foot truck cock front of my hood. Hey, try jaywalking, asshole. No, fucking go. My pleasure. I'll drive you to the ER. Let's do that. They're gross. No one laughs when you see truck nuts. They're too real. Make them funny. They should be big, gigantic, goofy steel balls that obstruct traffic. Right? They should need an extra insurance on your car if you want truck nuts. Right? Don't make them so lifelike. Right? Like, why does one ball have to hang lower than the other? Was that a necessity in the design of these things? Little hair on them? Do you know they're actually so real, if you flick them, the truck throws up. It's got to take a breather on the side of the highway. They're gross. It's actually in Alberta, 1 in 3 trucks has testicular cancer. That's how bad it is out there, Bill. Women don't do that. You don't see car snatch. Right? Just nasty mud flaps hanging from the back wheel well. Just, oh my God, how old are those things? All right, there's the line. There's the line. I had to feel you guys out, right? You guys are fun. I've been traveling around. Hey, you guys are drinking tonight? Got bottles of water over there? Yeah, drinks. Liquor laws changed here in the province, eh? 0.05 now or something? 0.08 it was. I gotta say, I'm originally from British Columbia. I'm from Nelson, and yeah, I gotta say, I was a little embarrassed to see how my province handled this. Right? Like, you guys didn't take the change that well. Like, people in the news, they were whining and whining. Like, what? We're not allowed to drink and drive anymore? This is horseshit. You're telling me it's now illegal to drink and drive. Right? Like, it only changed 0.08 to 0.05. Like, what was the argument? Oh, the neck of the beer is the best part. This is horseshit. I'm not going out. I will not leave my house anymore. I will sign your petition. It didn't change that much. No big deal. I was thinking, actually, I mean, it is a bit of a cash cow, though. ICBC's trying to fuck us over, right? They're not trying to save lives. They're just trying to make more money for the province, right? 24-hour suspension, $600 fine just for having a beer in your system. I was thinking, here's a trick. You see a check stop tonight and you've had a beer? Don't go through it like you used to. Right when you see the check stop, immediately put on your e-brake, punch up your high beams, kick your driver door open, shimmy into the passenger seat and put your seatbelt on. Right? Wait for 5 minutes. Cop comes to the window. It's like, fuck, you didn't see him? My buddy got scared and took off. Clearly too drunk to be driving. You look at half of you, you're like, fuck, that's actually pretty good. I'm not laughing because I'm writing it down right now, to be honest with you. I used to suck on the penny. I'll do that as well. Fuck it. Chug booze in front of the cop. That's another good one. Yeah. I'll tell you, even if I'm sober, if I see a check stop, my first thought is, oh, God, please be an accident. Is that not an evil thought? I can't help it. My mind just quickly goes there. And if I see an ambulance, my shoulders drop and I'm smiling a little bit. Right? It's like, oh, thank God. Roll up the window. Don't throw it out. We're okay. Buddy going too fast for the weather. Yeah. I got to say, I've slowed down driving. I take my time now. I had an RV last year. Lived out of it for 11 months. Anyone here own an RV? No? Oh, you own one? You applied for one? For an RV? How did you apply for one? Oh, a mortgage. Oh, okay. Oh, shit, you're going big time. Oh, right on. Oh, I just took advantage of the market. It was fall. I was like, what are you going to do? I'll buy it right now. So you're going into the hard season. Yeah. See, I always do things backwards. I bought the RV in the fall and sold it late spring. Like, didn't once even, it was fucking, the furnace never stopped. It was cold. It was cold as fuck. Driving through, I'd be up in Canada for 5 weeks, and then I'd go down to the States for a 6-week tour down to LA and back and forth. I gotta say, driving winter roads in a 1-ton vehicle, over 1 ton, scary as fuck. Right? You go over the Rogers Pass in the winter, scary as shit. Like, people ride my bumper. I felt like getting a bumper sticker going, fuck off, how fast does your house move? Mine goes the speed limit, go around. Like, my girlfriend's making grilled cheese and soup, I don't want to get burnt. Yeah, we broke up shortly after that. Hey, you can't live with somebody for 11 months when they're right there. Right out of an RV, it was fucking, where are you going? I don't know, away from you? Fuck me. Go crazy. Aged our relationship in dog years. Jesus. It was insane. It was funny, too, living out of an RV, people ask for my address. I'm like, I don't know, KPK 542. Just parked out back. I used to travel with a lot of weed in my van, too, when I was up in Canada. Well, and down in the States. Right? LA, it's even fucking more liberal than here. It was great. A lot of my buddies, because I'd buy it by a QP at a time if I was on a Canadian tour, because I didn't know when the next hookup was going to be. Right? I'd buy it in bulk. My buddy was like, you travel around with a 1/4 pound of dope in your van? I'm like, yeah, it's fuck. Who cares? It's Canada, right? It's my house. If I get pulled over, I just flush it down the toilet. What do I care? Cop comes to the window, I'm like, you got a warrant? Get off my porch. Yes, I'm drinking. I'm in my onesie. It's bedtime. Keys are out of the ignition. Get the fuck out of here. Leave us alone. Traveling. Yeah, it's fun driving around. What can I tell you? You guys see that, what was his name? Neil or Lance? Which one died? Neil Armstrong? I don't know. They're both lying sacks of shit. Which one was it? Neil Armstrong. Can you believe Neil Armstrong was 85 when he died? That's the same age as my grandpa. So you're telling me my grandfather's generation put a man on the moon? Is that not far-fetched for anybody? Go talk to an 85-year-old man. Hand him a cell phone. He fucking freaks out. They're scared to death of him. How did they go to the moon? 44 years ago, America goes to the moon. That's ridiculous. There's no way. America goes to the moon. Canadians, same year. We didn't even have curves and hockey sticks yet. We could barely shoot a hockey puck. Woo, we're on the moon. Fuck you. Right? Oh, yeah, America went to the moon. They've never lied about anything in the past. Good, honest folks. Nothing to gain from lying about that, that's for sure. Live from the... It's ridiculous. I looked this up to show you where we were in technology in '69. I swear to God, I couldn't make this up. If you thought your wife was pregnant in 1969, the doctor would take urine from the woman, inject it into a rabbit. And if the rabbit died, your wife was pregnant. Yeah. Same year. Woo, we're on the moon. We're killing rabbits with piss down on Earth. And you're on the moon right now? Right? That's ridiculous. If I drive through a tunnel in 2013, I lose cell phone reception. How did you put a man on the moon? Right? Live on TV, no less. Do you know Neil Armstrong, that one small step? That was live on TV. Not pre-recorded, brought down to Earth, then aired. Nope, direct live feed from the moon. Yeah, believe it's what we're telling you. Live from the moon's Wolfman Jack up there. Right? Crystal clear. That was a pretty clear feed from the moon in the 60s. I just saw a live feed from Pakistan. Choppy as shit. 2013 from Earth, right? Still a 20-second delay on CNN. The moon landing, how's it going up there, guys? Good, how are you? What the fuck? That was out before my question was fully asked. One small step for bullshit. Live from the moon. Right, Canadians, we know we're never going to the moon. Right, we built a space arm, that's it. Left, right, didn't even do the thumb, who cares? Looks more like a hockey stick. Right? Our government wouldn't fake it. Can you imagine a fake moon landing from the Canadian government? People that brought us the beachcombers and Degrassi High. Okay? Little mosque on the prairie trying to pull the wool over a nation. Right? Within a week of it airing, it'd be like, fuck off, that's Sudbury. I can see a Tim Hortons in the background. Bullshit. Rick Mercer, Red Green, Ron James. 3 actors in this country. Maybe they went. What do I know? They didn't go. There's no way. Right, Bill? What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know? You're on the fence? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Japan and China can't go. That's weird. Japan and China don't have technology to go. They're getting there. There's going to be 4 billion up there in a few years. That's where our Nikes are going to be coming from. These are really Nike Air moon boots. Those are sweet. They were going to go in 2018. NASA, they announced that before they closed. They closed shop like Blockbuster. But NASA was going to go. They announced that in 2008. In 2018, we're going back to the moon. I'm like, what, 10 years prep time? You went in 69, gas the bitch up and go. Right? What are you waiting for? We're going to talk a little bit more together, Bill. We're going to get graphic. Yeah, we're going to get graphic. You and Jade's sex life. No, I don't think you guys have sex. You're just platonic friends? That's right. Just sleep in the same bed, though? What if you're on holidays? And it's cheaper. You would share a bed that way? You would? How about, are you on board with that, Jade? Sure. Now, would it be head to toe like a 69, or? Now I'm going overboard. All right, so you're taking a cruise. We've established it's going to be a cruise. I like this. You guys are a cute little couple. No, I'm just helping Bill out. He asked me to do this. Wanted me to wing him, you know? Get him in there. Right on. Yeah, I've been drinking too much, I'll tell you that. I got denied a cab last week in Calgary. Too drunk. Yeah, too drunk for a taxi. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to drive. I don't know how long you've been doing this job, but me in the back, you in the front. The fuck? Buddy goes, it looks like you're going to puke. You look sick. I already puked multiple times. Thank you very much. Right? I'm like, that's my puke. Why would I stand this close to someone else's throw up? That's disgusting. It's a McDouble, no pickles. You see a pickle in that pile, I'll walk away, no argument. All right? I'm like, unlock the door, I'll stop pissing. Please let me in. Need a ride to the hotel. You drinking heavy tonight, Bill? No, good man. You're Jade's DD. Yeah. Yeah. Learn from me, if you drink heavy, I didn't know this, eh? If you have a dream where you're taking a piss, wake up. Yeah. Not many dreams come true for me. Just that one. It's a horrible plane ride, Bill. Horrible plane ride. You ever had a woman wet the bed on you, Bill?
Nope.
No. Honest man? Yeah. I've had it happen. It's funny when the guy wets the bed. A little different when the woman does. Holy shit, I didn't know this, guys. Learn from me. If a woman ever wets the bed on you, whatever you do, don't laugh. Nothing funny about it. Hey, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying in her piss and she's mad at me. Right? One diaper comment and I'm an asshole. Of course I'm going to lighten the mood up. You're an adult that just wet the bed. If you can't laugh at that, buckle up. Life sucks. It's not a bad day. That's a party story. Right? Think about it. Your partner wets the bed. You only have 2 choices. Joke or get mad. You have to acknowledge it. Like, what do you flip the mattress and not make eye contact? Like, apply rash cream to one another and not ask why we're doing this again. All right, joke or get mad. And of course, they're going to make a diaper joke, throw a towel down, and go back to bed. Right? I'm a guy who'll sleep in piss for a few hours. I'm going to ask you to piss on me eventually in this relationship. The fuck do I care? At least you initiated it. Right? If you're oohing at that, you've never been in love. It's a trust exercise, is it not, Bill? Right? A little urine and some nudie photos? Right? Then you both think twice before breaking up with one another. Right? You're like, fuck, she knows way too much. We'll get through this. I'm not starting over. Fuck that. Too old for that. I like her family too much, too. They're fun. I'm not going to get mad. What asshole will get mad at your partner for pissing the bed? They feel awful already. You're going to make her feel worse? Couldn't even imagine that going down. Like, what do you start rubbing her face in it? Like swatting her with a newspaper? Huh? You want to be an outside girlfriend? Hey, come on. Where's your bone? Where's your bone? Come on. Let's go for a walk. Don't you drag your ass on the carpet. Come on. Come on. Leave the door open. Let air out. I'll tell you, if a woman wets the bed, she didn't mean to. That's an accident. Right? Smaller bladders than men. Drinking wine, shit in their minds. It's not your fault. And if a guy wets the bed, good chance it was a conscious decision. Right? Drunk, but conscious. It's 5 in the morning. You're like, I'm in here. Bathroom's out there. Probably going to fall at my head and piss all over the place anyhow. Might as well keep it contained to the one area. It's not like I do the laundry. I don't even know where those machines are, to be honest with you. Fucked up the dishwasher by throwing my jeans in it once. Never asked me to do the wash again. Yeah. Women are great. You put up with shit guys can never handle. I'm not even pandering. Actually, I'll tell you this, though. This used to be common. Before I broke up, my ex used to give me shit for leaving the seat up. That was an argument at our place. You're so insensitive. You're such an asshole. I almost fell in. You left the seat up again. Such a dick. How is that my fault? I'm like, fuck, take a look. I don't fall in. Right? Our argument was so weak, I almost fell in because you left it up. I had to prove my point. I left the plunger in the toilet for the night. Let's just say we never argued about it again. She did take a piss 3 times that night. That was weird. Women are great. Hey, Bill? They put up with stuff guys could never handle. Right? Absolutely. You agree with that? They got a tougher workload for sure. I mean, your time of the month, you're so classy. How you deal with it is unbelievable. You're not gross, you're not vulgar, you're silent for the most part. That blows my mind. Like, there could be a woman on her period right now. We have no idea. If I was on a period tonight, Bill, you would have known from the moment I walked on stage. Right? I would have been holding my pants out, just, oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm going to be spotting in 10 minutes. I can feel it coming. Right? You don't complain. If I had a period, I'd be bitching even on the off weeks. Be like, awesome, one more week to go, and blah. Who wants to go swimming? Because guess who can't next week? Fun, fun, fun. You don't. I used to complain about my ex's period more than she did. I'm like, fuck again? My God, the thing comes quicker than rent. We just got over it. Like, what is it, February, a leap year, full moon? I think you're a hemophiliac. My God, pick a yoga studio and stick to it, you social butterfly. Well, can you imagine if guys had periods, Bill? Wouldn't be fun. Look at you, you're like, I'd kill myself. Yeah, you'd bleed out before that happened. Think about that. If guys had periods between Bill and I, we wouldn't own one clean pair of pants. Just every time of the month. Fuck my white jeans again. Thank God it's Canada Day. Just, hey, Dave, do you have a tampon I can borrow? Just fuck off. I use Kleenex and duct tape. Think about it. If guys had periods, there wouldn't be one clean bar stool in this place. It's like, go home, you're cut off, the booze is thin in your blood, you're going to die. Your wife knows you're here, she can follow your footprints. God, you're a mess. Think about it, especially in BC. Hey, if guys had periods, there'd be 3,000 bear attacks every hunting season. It's like, fuck it, we sit here during beer and wait for the animals to come to us. I'd sit there with a kilt and a fan between my legs. National park in the off-season. Yeah, I've been shot in the crotch, I've been shot in the crotch. I'm just kidding, don't go in my truck. Reason the windows are open in November. Yeah. Got some couples here. Is that your wife, sir? Girlfriend? Oh, good job. How long you guys been together? A month? Oh, fuck. 8 more and congratulations. Is that how it's done in Port Alberta? Fuck, we gotta get one out. Let's have a kid. Where'd you guys meet? What website? Walmart. Walmart, doctor's office. Oh yeah, it's a small town. That's both places. Right on. Awesome. Have you guys had blindfold sex yet? No. Look, he almost said yes. He had to look at you again. He's like, fuck, that wasn't with her. That was close. I've had blindfold sex. Learn from me. Only one of you should wear the blindfold. Yeah, 3 hours we didn't touch once. I went down on the cat. Like, we're in a hotel. Whose cat is this? It's disgusting. Hey, you've been wandering the lobby for an hour, Bill. So where do you think you guys are off to on your little getaway?
We haven't made plans yet.
You haven't made plans, but the wheels are in motion. Okay, and that's what we discussed this afternoon, so this is good. I did my job. All right. You guys are fun. I'll tell you this before I get out of here. I've been traveling around. I was flying recently. You guys flown recently at all? Been out of, no? A couple of you at the back, yeah. I was flying out of Halifax. This was great. I sat from Halifax to Calgary, buddy beside me, metal hook for a hand. I couldn't bring my keys on board. Buddy gets a hook, right? Not even a precautionary cork on the end. Like full out box cutter looking hook. Post 9/11 Bill. I'm trying to prevent hijacking. Dude looks like a pirate. The fuck? Trying to think logically. How did hooky get on? Right? My computer. They actually made me turn my computer on before I boarded the flight. I asked him, I go, why you got to touch my computer? The guy goes, we're just checking to see if it's a bomb. Wouldn't that detonate it? That's a shitty job. She's, oh, thank God. Put a hook on a flight. All I can think of, Canadian security guard, right? Because in America, you're not getting on a plane with a hook. You can have a metal plate in your head. They're like, fuck, take your head off, sir. Go Greyhound. Right? Not going to get on with a hook. All I can think of, Canadian security guard must have saw the guy coming and thought, oh my God, if we draw attention to this guy's hook, we'll ruin his day. Like this guy doesn't know what a bad day is. Right? You think he forgets he has a hook? Just, oh, fuck again. Oh, that itchy left eye. I watched the guy go through a metal detector wearing his hook. That's a good sense of humor. Right? What could he say without laughing? Just beep, beep, beep. Fuck, must be my belt. I don't know, I'm stumped. Why don't you give me a hand over here? Let me off the hook. Right? Treat him like a person. I was throwing jokes the whole trip. I'm like, hey, you want to do another shot of Captain Morgan's with me? Maybe you'll loosen up and tell me what you stole in the Middle East. He told me he's thought of every joke relating to it, prepares him for assholes in public. He said the moment he moved on to his life and took control, he was dared to do it. He actually went to a palm reader. Can you believe that? Just clank. What's it say? Just you were made in Taiwan. Shouldn't masturbate with your left hand. Anyways, folks, you guys are a kick-ass crowd. You're more than warmed up and ready to go. Like Brett mentioned, it is 2 headliners. We got a great act ahead of you. Let's hear some noise. Hey, put your hands together. There we go. You guys are definitely a kick-ass crowd on a Wednesday night. We'd like to thank Dave for having us down here at the Rainbow Room. Folks, your headline act, part of the co-feature, you've seen him on the Comedy Network, heard him on CBC, XM Radio. Here for tonight, the very funny Mr. Brett Martin. Hey, give it go for Matt Billon, everybody. There he goes. That's him. Paul.